Hi, water signs. I hope you are doing well and enjoying your beautiful autumn season. I know I'm a little bit late here with the Halloween and fall themed reading, but September was probably one of the busiest, just whirlwind, crazy months of my life. And that was followed by October, where I spent the vast majority of the month, about 3 weeks, in Europe. So if you have any interest in seeing and learning more about my travels, then hop on over to my Instagram at divinelove1130. I am starting to post some pictures and create some reels about the amazing life-changing experience I had there. So obviously I did not come on here and do a Libra or Scorpio season video, but actually that's okay because I've been contemplating about changing things up here for a bit anyway. So I realized that we're several weeks into autumn, but I wanted to tap into this energy because I didn't get to do it due to being out of town. And we do still have several, 5, 6 weeks or so left of autumn. So what this reading is going to do is look at the energies and perhaps a situation that you've been dealing with during the commencement of autumn, and then we're going to look at some guidance for moving forward, moving through it. And again, this is for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I suggest that you watch all of the videos pertaining to your sun, moon, rising, and any placements where you have strong energy in your chart, multiple placements, for example, in that specific element. You may want to watch that as well. So take what resonates, toss the rest, and we're going to get started here. I'm going to pull a full spread. I'm going to try to keep this short, but we know how that goes. Okay. Wow. All right. This is some beautiful energy. I didn't want you to take my wow the wrong way. We're also going to pull a water sign vibe just to kind of get an overall feel for the energy here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to pull another one. We have the moon here twice, which I guess I'm not too surprised because, I think Pisces and Cancer are both ruled by the moon. So definitely moon is heavily influential in the water sign element. All right, so let's see what we've got here. I feel like there's just some beautiful energy and beautiful things that have started to manifest and come to fruition for you guys, specifically at Scorpio season, which would have just been within the last couple of weeks. We have the Scorpion here on the bottom of the water signs deck as a clarifier, but the past couple weeks, couple months, you have the Star, which is honestly probably my favorite card in the entire tarot. This is about destiny, healing, and alignment. Things, really coming. I get it, maybe where you were in the dark before, really just starting to find your purpose, find your way. But you also have the Seven of Pentacles here, which is about, putting in the work, planting the seeds. But as you can see in this deck specifically, it's reaping the harvest. These Seven of Pentacles is a long-standing energy, so it could be the things that you've been working on for the last 7 months. Even you're starting to see the results. She's picked the pumpkins and she's going home with her bounty. But I'm getting here that you are at this point you are holding yourself back. Maybe either not believing that this is coming to fruition, or it's like imposter syndrome, like doubting yourself. Because the first card that came out was Eight of Swords, and it's hard to see it, but this is like this very creepy gate, um, where there's like this dark figure standing there. And it's almost like she's a zombie, and it's like she stopped, but the gate's open. She's she can free herself. The energy of Eight of Swords is a self-imposed imprisonment. Okay, and the moon is covering that, and we also have the moon as a clarifier here, which can be about illusion and confusion. So perhaps for some of you, you have so many opportunities coming in, you're like, which way am I supposed to go? Or it's kind of like, which direction do I want to go? Right? I have some things coming in now, but gosh, is this really what I want anymore? And this could be tied, I'm getting for you guys, unlike the fire signs, theirs was, their issue was specifically romantic. This, I'm getting a wide variety. Here we have the Ace of Wands, which a lot of times, this can be tied to our creation, passion, projects, maybe starting a business, a venture. It can also be a romantic. It can be a passionate, new beginning. But it can also be a job opportunity, a job offer of some sort. So something that sparks your soul. I'm getting that, if you're in the situation of doubt of which way you should go, you've got the dreamy card here. So you can see she's like standing on top of here, like living her best life. Like, this is my dream world. With the Ace of Wands, it's like, what is sparking your soul? What sets your soul on fire? That's the direction you go. Okay, and for some of you, if you're in this doubt of like, can I actually make this happen? Is this really going to happen? The action forward for you for this time, up until winter solstice, but it's always a good, really, there's never a bad time to be in the magician energy. You have the wand, you got the Ace of Wands here, right? This is another wand energy, but the magician, in addition to the wand, he has all the tools he needs. He's got the book, he's got the knowledge, the know-how, he's got the heart, he's got everything, spirit around him. See the feathers, and it's almost like Harry Potter vibes here. But I'm getting for some of you, you may need to leave some aspects of your life behind, things you've outgrown, and that's what's scaring you. That's what's holding you back from moving forward into your highest potential, because there may be some friendships, some relationships, and just lifestyle in general that's no longer in alignment. And maybe that's where the star comes in, where you're recognizing that these things are no longer, it's like you've outgrown them, but you haven't been ready to move on. But I'm getting just this very positive, beautiful, lots of fire. You could have a fire sign who's significant in your life. Doesn't have to be, but I'm definitely picking up on fire and passion and just things in general that you're really excited about. But and this is a graphic image, so if you're squeamish, you may want to look away. But my Three of Swords, I didn't mess around in the Halloween deck. But this, it's fake, obviously, but she's holding a fake heart, like, out of her chest. Like, it's literally, Three of Swords is like having your heart ripped out of your chest. And the Two of Pentacles is here, so it's like balancing act. It's like this juggling, like, I'm sitting here at this, I don't want to move forward because I am weighing, like, I know I have these other options coming in that are coming forward for me to manifest, but I'm still holding on to the past. I'm still holding on to these things, and I'm just getting like a vibe around you that you're ready for this up level. Your soul is crying for this up level, but you're still tied to 3D conditioning, in the sense of either, like I said, imposter syndrome, you're yourself holding yourself back, or you're tied to lower vibrational connections, energies. For some of you, I mean, it could be just toxic situations, it could be addictions, drugs, alcohol. Again, take that only if it resonates, but it's like this cycle where it's like, not saying to like completely cut those things out, right, unless that's something that you're wanting to do, but it's like just continuing to repeat those same patterns and hang out with those same people and do those same things, it is holding you back from this, it's like, and you can see here, she's reaping these rewards and these small, smaller things that are coming in, but she looks kind of tired, right? I mean, it's a lot of work, but this is what's coming. This is what the potential of what's here. If you free yourself from these situations and these things that are holding you back, and you pick up that wand and you go forward and you manifest, and it's not easy to move forward. I mean, I've been through that with my own situations where, friendships and things that I, people that I cared very deeply about and still do, I knew it wasn't in my highest and greatest good to stay in those situations. And so I started to set boundaries, and I started to focus on myself and my own growth, and, being that magician and pursuing the things that set my soul on fire. And the more I did that, the more it separated me, whether I wanted it to or not, even though it needed to happen, from certain people in certain situations. And it's very heartbreaking. There are times I look back with such nostalgia and I miss those times. But there are ways too, potentially to find balance, right? I've not been able to do that as much in some of my situations I have, but you might be able to find a balance where you can dabble and you can still go out and have those fun times with those people, but take that time to focus inward and go forward. I'm getting, we have the Eight of Wands. This is more fire energy. This is a communication card. So this could be about you communicating those boundaries, communicating, maybe something, again, with the moon here twice. This, for some of you, could be feelings or desires that have been, not been expressed. And that is kind of like eating away at you and digging away at you. And you're like, okay, it's judgment day, right? That's the outcome, is the judgment. We'll get to that in a minute. But you can see here, I wasn't able to use the full image because I wanted to focus on the owl with the fire wings, right? The flight. But there is a woman here, just her arm, and she's like directing the owl, like pointing, go forward, move on. So I'm getting this very strong energy of burning burning bridges, right? Owls are about closures. So there's something here that there's just this beautiful energy about this next level of existence that's there for you, but you have to be willing to pull forward, burn away certain connections completely, or bring more balance into a situation and turn your focus more inward on what it is that you actually want, the life that you want. What you're doing now may be comfortable, it may be safe, and it may be fun, but there's more. Your soul is crying out for more, is what I'm getting. We also have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. That is another new beginning. Can be a romantic relationship. That's a possibility here, but it could just be about filling your own cup, your own happiness, your own self-love. What brings you joy? Okay, but you're definitely at a crossroads here with the Two of Swords. It's like, it's hard to see, but there's a person standing against the wall. They have nowhere to go. They're at a dead end. That's where the judgment comes in. Like, it's judgment day. There could be, again, karmic situations that Spirit is urging you to close out before the winter solstice. Because, again, you have, oh my gosh, I pulled, we have the Fool, which is the new beginning, the leap of faith. You have another new beginning here, Ace of Pentacles. Something solid, something tangible, reaping those rewards. You've got 3 new beginning cards, and you got the King of Pentacles. This is about, again, bringing everything you want into your physical existence. Stability, purpose. But what has to happen first? You got to go inward, the Hermit. You kind of got to walk the path and forge alone a little bit. Move ahead of the people who are not maturing with you. And again, it's not an easy process, but I'm getting it is something that is needed for your ultimate happiness, the Sun. The Sun is like the most beautiful card. You got the Ten of Pentacles here. I mean, this is just beautiful energy, but it does require Five of Pentacles for you to leave some people out in the cold, to move forward and forge your own path ahead. I'm getting that very strongly for you, water signs. Let's pull a sign from the Swords of Light Oracle. A sign, I think I'm in a card. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my Sword of Light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. That's that Eight of Swords. You can call on Archangel Michael, basically, and say, help me cut these cords. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to up level. And sometimes the universe, when you're ready, they'll bring in an opportunity for you. Maybe somebody just kind of falls away and does their own thing. Maybe there's, a situation that comes up, like some sort of a disagreement, but something happens or, maybe if it's somebody you see at work or somebody you see, maybe their schedule changes, things can come in to help you kind of break that cycle if you ask for the help. And another one, embrace your life purpose. I am guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. Oh my God, you cannot make this stuff up. Did I not just say, which deck was it? Oh, or this was this card, the Ace of Cups. Filling your own cup and what brings you joy. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on this fall. And again, it's not this always sunshine and rainbow process. It often requires that we close out chapters and move forward. But I feel for some of you, you are definitely feeling this urgency in your heart and your soul, this burning and yearning to go to the next level. It's your head that is keeping you stuck. So call on Archangel Michael for assistance and just trust your soul. When you honor what your soul's calling, you can't go wrong. So I hope that was helpful for you, water signs. I am taking personal readings now. The best way to schedule with me is to send me a message on social media or on email, and that information is down below. Until next time, take care.